Now we get to turn our attention to someone that truly exemplifies inspiration to impact. The 2022 Community Philanthropist honoree, our beloved Judy Salerno. You know, we all know the significant role she has had leading the foundation to become the organization that it is today. But I want to share a few thoughts and details about Judy, which some of you may or may not know. In a few minutes, we're also going to see a wonderful video with a number of people sharing their stories and their firsthand experiences and thoughts about Judy. So as we remember the early days of Judy at the Foundation for MetroWest, let's start with the fact that she started off as a board member. And then I think as she started to learn more about this thing called the Community Foundation, she really had a passion and a vision for where this could go. And such that they decided, hey, let's make her run this thing. And she became actually the co-executive director for a little bit. And then she took over as sole executive director of the foundation in 2005. And I'm sure Judy would concur, in the early days, in the first year or so, she might have been flying a little bit by the seat of her pants, trying to learn on the job, figure out, what is this community foundation thing? What am I doing here leading this community foundation? This is someone who had been a leader of a large company. This is an experienced corporate leader. But as we know, community foundations are a little complicated. But if anyone knows Judy, you know you're dealing with one of the smartest, toughest, most determined, and no-nonsense people you will ever meet. Also, someone that is incredibly passionate about her community and cares deeply for the people she knows and works with. Failure is not an option for Judy. She willed the organization to evolve, and as we have all witnessed, she succeeded. Judy understood the importance of establishing this organization as a permanent resource, growing the endowment, making programs sustainable and impactful. She understood the value of partnerships. She worked to bring in and worked with so many donors to help them with their philanthropy so that they could make a big difference. She knew the importance of building a strong board, and she convinced, maybe she twisted a few arms, amazing people to join the board. And she knew how to get the best out of those trustees to help build this organization and make it thrive. Judy positioned the foundation for continued success, and nothing demonstrates that positioning more than the pandemic, where we were able to respond quickly to support our region during these past few challenging years. Many of the highlighted stories, the inspiration to impact stories that you see around the room and in the hallway, it's because of Judy's unwavering commitment to this community. And Judy has a particular passion for the arts and cultural institutions in this region. And we are thrilled to announce today that we have established a fund at the foundation in her honor, the Judy G. Salerno Fund for the Arts. This fund has commitments of over $500,000 already, and it's growing. And it will support organizations that are bringing the arts and arts programming to the region. Judy, I want to personally thank you. First, for hiring me. Thank you. That was great. But really, I want to thank you for being my guide, for being a mentor, for being someone that believed in me to be able to succeed you and take on this role. I would not be able to do this job without the years that we got to spend together, where you really helped me to be able to take the reins of this organization. But most importantly, thank you for being a good friend.